お断りだ。うさんくさい奴らと衰弱した哀れな少女。どちらの肩を持つかと聞かれれば間違いなく後者だろう。大魔王だ。ゲンム。
In a vast, mysterious forest, a young girl races through the shadows, desperately trying to escape. But like in most thrilling stories, she stumbles and falls. Her pursuers, a group of soldiers, momentarily hesitate in their chase. These soldiers have heard the rumors that deep within this forest resides a demon lord who despises humans. The closer they get to his domain, the more menacing he becomes. Just as they are about to give up their pursuit, a message arrives, confirming the girl's presence. They renew their chase. While running for her life, the girl apologizes to someone named Natalia, making a promise. But fate has other plans, and once again, she stumbles and falls, her strength waning. In her blurred vision, she spots a house in the distance before passing out. The following morning, a man named Alan, deep in the forest, reads a startling headline in the newspaper. A woman from a foreign land has gone missing. This news strikes a chord, and he decides to investigate. He ventures deeper into the forest, his senses alert, expecting danger. His eyes catch something unusual, not a monster as he'd expected, but the girl. He speculates that she might have escaped from someone who had taken her, perhaps an abductor. But, unbeknownst to the soldiers who are hiding nearby, Alan already knows of their presence. With a few basic magical tricks, he confounds them. Their badges reveal they serve the Nera's kingdom and are linked to the royal family. Alan confronts them, inquiring about their purpose. They persistently demand that he hand over the girl, branding her a grave criminal who has brought shame upon their nation. Amusingly, these soldiers are unaware that they're speaking to the demon lord himself. They promise not to harm him if he surrenders the girl. But Alan, undeterred, staunchly refuses. When the soldiers point out that he can't use his hands and decide to attack, they're in for a surprise. Alan's magical prowess is far from basic. He unleashes his powers, stunning the soldiers. The soldiers, now bewildered and frightened, come to a startling realization. The boy they're facing is the feared demon lord dwelling in the heart of the forest. But it's too late for them. With a tremendous burst of power, the demon lord launches an overwhelming attack, vanquishing the soldiers. However, what he does next is utterly unpredictable. Using mind control, he manipulates the soldiers, forcing them to recount a false tale. They're now under the demon lord's sway, believing they searched the forest and found no trace of the girl, assuming she fell victim to a monster. These soldiers, unbeknownst to themselves, become the demon lord's unwitting puppets, and their true memories are erased. It's a demonstration of his formidable abilities. As we shift our focus, we find Alan watching over the girl, still incredulous that she's a wanted criminal across the entire nation. Her name is revealed to be Charlotte. With a unique gift, Alan can discern truth from falsehood just by gazing into a person's eyes. In Charlotte's case, his power assures him she's telling the truth. In a heartfelt moment, Charlotte narrates her side of the story. She was at a grand event when her fiancé, Prince Cecil, suddenly accused her of wicked deeds. Heartbroken, Charlotte swears her innocence, but nobody believes her due to her status as the daughter of a mistress. The prince calls off their engagement and condemns her as a traitor, ordering her imprisonment. But Alan, with a shrewd eye for deception, sees through the facade. He suspects the prince's motives. Perhaps the prince never intended to marry her in the first place. In the presence of the demon lord, Charlotte feels like a burden and contemplates leaving. But Alan, master of changing the subject, addresses the room's untidiness and introduces an intriguing proposal. He offers Charlotte a position as a live-in maid to manage the household chores. However, she reminds him that she's a wanted criminal. This decision poses a moral dilemma for Alan. You see, Alan shares his own painful past. He recounts how, 3 years ago, he accepted an invitation to join an adventurer party, expecting excitement and companionship. But the party turned out to be a group of deceitful treasure hunters who exploited him to access a sealed temple, and then abandoned him when confronted by monsters. This revelation deeply moves Charlotte. She believes Alan's story, recognizing a shared experience of betrayal. It's a turning point in their relationship. However, Charlotte, ever concerned about causing trouble, initially refuses Alan's offer. But he takes a drastic step. Alan places a life-threatening curse on himself, vowing not to lift it unless Charlotte agrees to work for him. The stakes are high as he pressures her with the knowledge that an innocent life rests in her hands. This harrowing situation unfolds because Charlotte doesn't yet know that the man before her is the infamous demon lord. She has only 2 minutes and 31 seconds to make a decision. With each passing second, the tension mounts. But Charlotte makes a life-altering choice. She becomes Alan's maid, and in doing so, embarks on a remarkable journey of transformation. Get ready for more magic, mystery, and mischief in the next episode as Alan and Charlotte's extraordinary journey continues. Don't miss it.